one who should be asleep, but is not. So I demand you fear me, for I am what they refer to as a problem. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome welcome back to the think of what it's called in like give me 5 hours, 2 hours, 200 years. DingDing and Blade, there we go. Yeah, DingDing and Blade. Yep. I just needed a century to think about anything. Yep, time to ding the blade and into the bling dang dom blah 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 blah. Will you believe I was worse before I took a nap today? Oh boy. Also, I got my iPad screen repaired, and starting like yesterday, it's becoming very unresponsive. I remember they told me I have like 30-day warranty. When I got repaired, I might take it back and get it checked out. Oh right, we saw the end of the world. I remember now. I was like, why are we seeing this guy? Oh right, we saw his entire world get destroyed. Right. Chapter 2, Raval. In the luxurious corridor full of mirrors, people cry and flee in panic. There are Narga people dressed in court attire and elite people with strange, bizarre looks. Right, I forgot we had a group called Elite. God, that's silly still. Seam stands among the rushing crowd, eyes wide open, staring at me, mouth agape as if he wants to say something. But I don't give him the chance. I reach out and grab his lower face. Shh, no need to say anything. Oh god, with a quick motion, the cheek and cheekbone shatter. With my other hand, I close his eyes, full of pain and disbelief. Rest in peace, my most loyal soldier. Dude, what the fuck? Why? Here now, I'm giving you pieces of the greatest mercy I can offer. Dude, I think we have a bit of different opinion on what the fuck a peaceful death is. Seems body dissolves like foam and vanishes. The fleeing crowd disappears. I glance at the mirror on the corridor wall, and a monster turns its head to look at me from the reflection. I reach out to the mirror, and the monster does the same. I smile slightly, and it grins back. We gaze at each other, seeing ourselves in each other's eyes. Reflection of countless versions of both it and me. Endlessly stretching until we can no longer tell one from another. I am it, and it is me, just like that day, and every day that follows. I open my eyes. There's no corridor, no mirror. Only a clear blue sky above, not a cloud in sight. I sit up. The tree trunk I slept on last night comes from a leaning tree, half on the shore, half suspended over the lake. Look down the mirror-like surface of the lake. So monster? Only the reflection of a young man. His 20s, but his eyes are like a stagnant pool of water, deeper than the lake itself. That looks to be a shit ton of dead bodies around you, my man. Jump back onto the shore, where human bodies lie scattered across the tree, or under the tree. Some still whole, others bitten and abandoned. I don't care to look anymore. I get aside the ones in my way and head towards the forest. At first, hunting humans was out of hunger, then it became a way to kill time, and now it's just out of boredom. Get a fucking real hobby then, I guess? The fall of Narga happened 7 years ago. I bear the past in my own hands, carrying the ties between me and my homeland. I learned no princes, just a Forsaker forgotten by the world. Yes, a Forsaker. A person abandoned by the world. You started calling us that is hard to tell. Those who devoured, oh fuck's sake. Those who devoured the divine Corvus shards, we turned into monsters. I don't even know if we can still be considered as people. They were called Forsakers, the ones abandoned by the world. When I first heard this term, I couldn't help but laugh. Later, I couldn't stop laughing out loud. Forsaker. It's a name that fits everyone. Everyone. No exceptions. 7 years ago, when I swallowed the shard in the sacrificial room, I saw the monster in my heart. I accepted it, and I became it. At that moment, my mind... Bob is bobbing? Yes, I am. I wish to stop with that. By the way, did you go play the Limbus Company April Fool's event? It happened. It's great. Go play it. Yep. At that moment, my mind was filled with many images. Though just brief, blurry fragments, they showed a piece of the world's truth. A huge, untouchable lie. Before everyone, there's a never-ending vortex, a maze with no exit, an endless road of fate. We keep walking, and death doesn't mean an end. It's just a repeat of all the misery again and again. April Fool's, baby, it's March 31st. Not in Korea, motherfucker! Yeah, I forgot about that too. I want to speak, but I can't. As if some powerful force is binding everything into an unspeakable prison. In that chaos, I smell the scent of human flesh and blood. The blood is as rich as fine wine, and their screams are like holy sounds from the heavens. Why fear? Why mourn? You, now all of us, are the endless tragedy of existence. Be grateful for my mercy. I've given you a short rest. You're not Korean, but it's still up. I played it myself, Clips. You can play it too. I put steams out of his misery and killed the soldiers or servants in the palace. Maybe some elite people who broke in, then ate some of them. I don't really remember. That day feels like a hazy dream. The day the son of Narga died in that dream, and only the Forsaker named Guy woke up. Country, nobility, bloodline honor, all that persistence is meaningless, a fleeting illusion. Life is reduced to nothing but devouring and killing. I'm not trolling you! It's fucking out! It's out right the fuck now! I'm not fucking kidding. Like, fuck, I can't post anything because then it's spoilers. I liked it. It's cute. Go fucking play it. All that persistence is meaningless, a fleeting illusion. Life reduced to nothing but devouring and killing. But soon all of it bores me. More killing, sweeter human meat and blood. They satisfy the hunger of the body, but never fill the emptiness of the soul. Go ahead. What's your question, Carrie? Why does his ears have bones? Do not ask the questions you don't wish to know. Well, if you want the answer, it's because the bones in this... People have bone ears in this universe. As I said, you didn't want the answer. This is Guy. He's a guy. After wandering aimlessly for some time, I gave up on thinking and followed my body's instincts, hunting for more divine core shards. Nah, Slave Girl might be seeing this as like memories of Guy, but it's not the slave. It's not this Puppety herself. Power within the shards was an irresistible attraction for Forsakers. Even though devouring them carries great risk, the more you devour, the higher the danger. Guy banished was easy guide here after he was killed. If Guy was easy guide here, then at least he has some flaws now, compared to before. If the body can't fuse with them, you either die instantly or lose your mind, becoming a mindless beast. No one can resist their allure. We always swallow one, then eagerly search for the next. We're time, I can't tell if it's us carving the shards or the shards striving to collect more of their kind. Gather enough shards, will they form a complete body? Also, Clips is gone. Yeah, he might have found out that I was telling the truth and actually was like, oh my god, fuck, I have to play it. In which case, understandable reason to leave. Actually, good reason to leave. That I wasn't joking about the April Fool's for Olympus being out now. What will happen then? I don't know, and I don't care. Oh, anyway, there's Clips again. After all, Forsakers abandon the past and have no future. What is there left to care about? You know, I was joking. Okay, either you're trolling me or you think I'm trolling you. I can't. Just open up fucking Limbus. I don't know if you're trolling me. I can't tell it. Can't hear you speak or anything, so I'm in this fucking state of like, maybe he's fucking trolling me, maybe he's already played through it, maybe he thinks I'm trolling him. I don't fucking know. It's like looking in a mirror and not knowing when the reflection goddamn ends. God damn it. However, these shards brought by the Skyfire are very hard to find. They're scattered across the world, fought for, devoured, and hidden. After years of chaos between nations, they're even harder to find now. King Bayo, the madman from the Link who started the conflict, became stronger after devouring some shards and seemed to become an unbeatable existence. But the year after Narga's fall, I heard of his death. After failed devouring, he was killed by a silver-haired, blue-eyed slave. Hold on, no. CoverGirl... Yeah, CoverGirl has red eyes, right. When I heard this rumor, there was no stir in my heart, no satisfaction of revenge, nor any nostalgia. His death, the destruction of Narga, they were nothing more than squashed bugs to me, doomed to face their fate. Who cares who devours who? Still, even though I thought that way, in the years I've wandered, I've found myself closer and closer to Elite. Now I finally reach its border forest. This forest feels different, like something sharp is prickling my skin. I stop, look over the hillside not far away, and I see a few figures standing there. One in front is a silver-haired, blue-eyed youth, holding a greatsword, silently watching me from above. Silver hair, blue eyes. Out of nowhere, the rumor flashes through my mind. The slave who killed King Bayo is said to have silver hair, blue eyes, and wields a greatsword. The slave's name is... Just then, someone behind the silver-haired youth calls out to him. His name is... Loss. You know, I think it's fair to say that it's entirely plausible, actually, that maybe during Guy's era, people just were fucking terrible at naming kids. Maybe everyone was just really shit at it. I'm thinking that is eminently reasonable. Yeah, no, okay, they can't fucking name shit in this world. Got it. Okay. Man, dude, bloke, chap, guy. Considering we have loss, we'd also get logic, thought, feel, the number 2. Like, my goodness, people of this world need to fucking retry on names. God. This era of naming is terrible. Can we get back to Ian? He's got a regular-ass name. Or maybe this guy who isn't named Guy was a slave and never had a real name? Maybe! That'd be a little bit cool. But we have a guy named Guy, so I have a hard time trusting that right now. Wait, this is the past? Yeah, this is the past right now. We're getting a flashback again, but this time to a different person. Right, I had some kind of weird deck going on, didn't I? There are guys named Guy in real life, and I would also say their parents need to try again. Guy's not a good name. Bob at least has some origins I can track of, like, oh, Barthom. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure if there's, like, a phone name for Guy. My parents stuttered when I was being born. The doctors took it as a fact, and then they said, fuck you, we're keeping it. Okay, there we go. We actually managed to win. The shop is utterly broken, by the way, because I can just open it up over and over again until I see what I want. There we go. I'll buy that. Apparently, Guy is short for Guido. What's Guido mean? Leader. Huh. Hey, it's that guy. Yeah, that guy? That guy. Oh, yeah, I think that's our guy. Yeah, that's our leader guy. Goodness. Guido. Oh, okay. Oh, god damn it, I fell into a trap. Ow. Oh, I can't fucking even choose where I'm going. The moment his greatsword comes swinging at me, every danger alarm in my head maxes out. I'm instantly on full alert. This guy, Loss, he's the one who killed King Bale, the same Bale who devoured mobile shards and became a monstrous powerhouse. Me? I managed to devour my third shard last year. He nearly broke me a few times. Came into this year just to barely finish this fusion. They say when a Forsaker swallows a shard, they turn into a human-skinned monster who devours others. There's another kind of people out there, those who gain power from shards but only humans. King Bale is one of them. Because they have powers and fight against the Forsakers, normal folks call them Guardians. Guardians. What a joke. A damn joke. They don't see us as people anymore. To them, we're just monsters. All cause we eat humans. Yeah, how many humans have you fucking eaten, my man? Oh, wow, they see us as monsters. How stupid can you be? Dude, you eat, like, hundreds of humans, and you killed your most loyal companion. Yeah, I wonder why they call you monsters, huh? Fucking mystery. You're finding stuff that says it's Germanic and filtered through French and Italian. Huh. King Bale, he didn't need to eat people. His vines and greed create a world where people start devouring each other. Who calls him a monster? Nobody. So they all scramble to follow in his footsteps. Hunting shards, chasing endless power, dreaming of becoming the next King Bale. So are Forsakers really the scary ones? Let me think for a second. Yes. The real nightmare. Isn't it humanity itself? Aren't you all the ones who devour others? So are all Forsakers just bound to be fucking pretentious douchebags? Because that's a distinctive feeling I'm getting right this second. Like, good God. I don't know why some people turn Forsakers and others become Guardians. Those called Guardians, do they really not see the monsters hiding in their own hearts, or do they refuse to accept it, turning a blind eye and running from the truth of this world? Guy started from Germanic name that means wood, that turned into leader in French. Okay, French fucks, I guess, did it again. I don't know, but either way, they're either blind or cowards. If I still feel anything at all, it's probably for people like them. Probably foolish to scare face reality. They just make me sick. The only value you have is offering up your flesh and blood. And your shard fused bodies come apart me and then go to hell. I hate these people so much that whenever I meet them, I never ever hold back. Of course, before figuring things out, I won't blindly charge in head first. I'd rather not take on an enemy I can't defeat and end up as their prey. Still, this loss, man, he's disappointing. Way weaker than I expected. I mean, sure, he's not exactly weak, but compared to what I imagined, nowhere close. The companions are just ordinary humans. They'd already be dead by my hands. The greatsword swings towards me, fast but not too fast. The force is heavy but not overwhelmingly so. I lock in, step in close, and slam my elbow into his chest. He staggers back, almost dropping his sword. Hard to find info on the name guy, not looking super deep though, but behind the name seems to be collaborate with Sing for what's that worth. Okay. That's it? This guy killed King Bale? Yeah, you should probably be careful, mate. Doesn't add up. Maybe the rumors are wrong. Maybe King Bale botched his sharp fusion before he died and this guy just finished him off while he was weak. So, lost is nothing but a fraud riding a fake reputation. Either way, he's no match for me, which means, congratulations, you're about to become a next meal. Shark-soaked flesh tastes way better than any ordinary human meat. Power will become even greater in my hands. I shape my hands into a blade, my fingers sharpening into claws, and slash at Loss's neck. He draws it sharply to the side, and my claws end up tearing open his backpack. Things spill everywhere. Loss panics. He doesn't even try to block my next attack, he just dives for the fallen items. That piques my curiosity. In the corner of my eye, I spot a cloth bag among the mess, wrapped in a strip of cloth covered in ceiling ruins. My heart skips a beat. I smack Loss away, leap forward, and snatch up the bag. That's right, this cloth is used to seal shards, which means it's that bag's holding something real good. Lost, you idiot, you in this bag. Today must be a lucky day. How many shards dropping right in my lap? It was just like a dream. Now her eyes. Could this be a trap? Lost roars and swings again. I easily sidestep, grab his outstretched hand, and snap it upwards. Crack! His arm bends the wrong way. He grunts, catches the sword with his good hand, and rows away, putting some distance between us. He plants his sword in front of him, breathing hard, eyes locked onto me. I ignore him. Instead, I reach out with my senses, searching the area. Sure enough, there's a group heading towards this way from southwest. Not a small one either. They'll be here soon. I can finish off Lost before they arrive, but being him or carrying his body weight? That'd be tricky. I glance at Lost. Fine. Today's your lucky day 2, loser. I snatch the bag, turn and sprint off. I hear footsteps chasing me for a few seconds. They quickly fade away. I glance back, lost already crumbled to the ground, kneeling awkwardly. Then I pick up speed and vanish into the distance. After a few days of non-stop running, I find a cave deep in the mountains. I set a barrier for inside before finally sitting down and pulling out the bag. I'm not an expert at defensive magic barriers compared to offensive spells, not completely clueless either. Right now, it's necessary to use it to keep the shard's aura from leaking out. Never know what kind of scavenger might come sniffing around. All along the road, I hesitated. The more shards to devour, the harder it is to stay in control, especially if using a new shard so soon after the last one. The risk might be more than I can handle. Carrying around forever is an option either. There's no safe place to hide it. The shard hunters, whether you're a Forsaker or Guardian, you're just another walking shard. Everyone's a prey, everyone's a hunter. The weak ones get eaten. Weakness itself is the real risk. I stare at the bag to finally tear off the seal. The familiar aura instantly pours out, and through the thin cloth I can see the golden light that can't be hidden no matter how hard it tries to hide. Take a deep breath and open the bag and pull what's inside. Wrapped in oil paper, and as I peel with layers, I hold my breath. A heart, perfect in size and color, lies silently between the layered paper, as if still resting in someone's chest. Removing the seal seems to awaken it. Red organ quivers slightly, and begins to beat rhythmically. My heart follows the beat as well, and before I can think, my hand moves on its own, grabbing the heart and shoving it into my mouth. No fucking table manners on this fuck. Okay. This heart changes everything. Before me, when people spoke of calamity, they meant tsunamis that drowned cities, hurricanes that tore down houses, blizzards that froze bones, droughts that withered lands, earthquakes that shattered everything. After me, I see calamity, there's only one thing that comes to mind. A name they don't even dare say out loud. Lord Guy. Tall Forsaker bows to me. Lord, this watchdog was found during a sweep of the courtyard. Sadly, it's the only one we caught. I've offered to you. Please enjoy. His tone is respectful, but there's excitement and longing in his voice that he can't hide. I glance at him and he quickly looks away, lowering his gaze. I had a bloodthirsty gleam in his eyes. Watchdog is one of the many names the Forsaker uses for their enemies, referring specifically to those guardians hired by human nobles who serve as protectors. They see them as little more than dogs wasting shards. Not interested in those petty insults. Anyone can curse. Matters whether you're strong enough. Otherwise, you just say who the real dog is. Just like this Forsaker here. To give my approval, he can't even dream of taking the shards from the corpse, even if it's his catch. Only when the master nods as a hunting dog gets his reward. Only strength gives you the power to look down and everything. I'm the strongest on the entire Hell continent right now. The continent is fucking called Hell. Okay. Yep, it's definitive. The ancient people were really, really shit at naming things. A few years ago, after I devoured that fresh beating heart, I felt a strange sensation. It was so painful, yet as it fused, no, as it devoured and replaced my original heart. I felt something new flow through me. Rushed through my veins, and once the pain faded, I felt like I'd been reborn, my body now filled with unbelievable power. At that moment, though I hadn't yet fought anyone, hearing the strong beat of my heart deep inside me, I suddenly felt no one could ever stand above me again. Gosh, why do you even think you're a monster? It's a mystery. Yep, entirely impossible to ever figure it out. No way, no how. That's exactly what happened. All the other shard hunters, whether they were Forsakers or Guardians, no matter how powerful they had been before, for me they were nothing but lambs to the slaughter. The shards became mine. Even if I couldn't devour them right away, no one dared to eye them anymore. Forsakers feared me. They all submitted and followed me. Guardians hated me. After paying a heavy price again and again, their hatred turned to powerless rage. They avoided fighting me entirely. As for humans, those weak, ordinary humans, who cares what they think? You only care about the feelings of the meat on your plate, right? The only purpose left is to either fill my stomach or contribute to the Calamity title. Calamity. Unpredictable. Unstoppable. It crushes and destroys everything. I don't care about the title or what people call me. If you're useless, what's the point of having a nice title? A name only shines because of a person. Sorry, I bit my tongue earlier, so I've got, like, bad feelings. A person can never become stronger just because of their title. But Calamity, that title. There's an aura of something beyond, something inevitable. A fate you can't escape. You understand this is partially your fault, but you don't understand what's happening anymore. We're gone into a flashback of Guy, who is the one who Papetti, the silver-haired slave girl, was eating at the end. This is a flashback to his life and what led him up to here. We saw him that he once was the prince, the crown prince to a kingdom, which after the Forsaker shards started to fall from the sky, and people started eating them, became destroyed, and he ate one, and now then he became evil, and now he ate a super one, and he's become the Calamity King. Ever since I saw a glimpse of world's true nature, I lost all hope. Every day, since day, has felt like staring at a sword hanging over me. Just like an ant waiting for fate to crush it. The one called Calamity is waiting for Calamity to arrive. It's kind of funny, really ironic. But life goes on, even if every day feels as dull as the one before. You can't keep devouring shards without control. The process of fusion is still long and painful. If Forsakers become my food, I might as well make them play out the drama of an empire's rise, right? They'll kill some time. I command Forsakers to attack cities, just like leading Narga's armies into battle. Narga, such a distant past, once my familiar life. Now I just have Forsakers round up humans or have some of the surrounding ones watch their own kind. Don't need them all too quickly, leave enough to breed. For the country, for the army, the food is important. Forsakers don't dare disobey me. My father could never have imagined everything he taught me would end up being used this way. One city after another falls. The Empire of the Forsaken slowly forms, and the land expands. After each battle, I pick 1 or 2 towns of the Forsakers' feasts, while the rest become the Empire's livestock, self-sustaining food stores. Everything goes smoothly. This makes me feel even emptier. If I keep this up, I may actually become the Emperor who rules the world. Maybe I'll rename the Empire Narga and finally fulfill my childhood dream and my parents' expectations. I wonder if I'll suddenly get bored one day and decide to change the script to one where the Empire gets destroyed. I'm going to assume right now that guy is supposed to be a complete fucking idiot. Or a hypocrite, rather. I just said I think so unexpected. Loss. Well, is he here to bring about your loss? I know how he found me, but just like years ago, he's still the same. Silver hair, blue eyes, holding greatsword standing in my way. Didn't he eat Loss? No, he stole a heart that Loss had on him. It wasn't Loss's heart, it was a heart Loss had. I don't know why Loss was carrying a heart in a bag, but he was. How dare you? Forsaker, who follows and sneers, about to step forward. My hand pierces his chest in an instant. The Forsakers freeze, standing completely still, too afraid to move. Sorry. I shake off the twitching corpse and smile. That's just so rude. Let me thank you in person. It might be important. Ian's penis might come back, don't worry. I am poor, I have no money, I need a lot. No, Victor's been here for a while, actually. If I'm not... Gary, he just doesn't, I don't think he's been in chat for a while is all. Last, has it really been that long? Might be that long. Like, time for me always feels weird. It feels like you've only been gone for like maybe a day or so, even though I know it's probably been quite a while. So god damn it, let me use my fucking cards, you piece of shit. Oh my god, there we fucking go. Yeah, life's been busy the past couple years. Ouch. That fucking sucks, man. Nope, not there. I'll take this chest. I'll go into here. Dang, that shame you still remember his streaming always loud. Oh no, okay. Clarification there, Victor. Clips is still here. He's actually streaming tomorrow. He just was in chat and he left chat for a bit. I know how it sounded from what Carrie said, but slight miscommunication. Very slight miscommunication. Oh my goodness. The miscommunication is I see it at full power. Coolio. Oh boy, just fucking funny as shite when it happens as much. Oh my god, fuck, okay, pain. Oh shit, my turn was skipped straight over. Oh god, no, 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 god, fuck, no, 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 am I gonna die without trying? Holy shit. That got a little bit close. Wait, no, I'm still fucking dead. Oh, nope, I still died. Fuck. Wait, no, I survived on 1 HP. I might as well be fucking dead. Jesus Christmas Christ. Heal? Heal? Oh god, no. Oh fuck, it's time for a boss fight. I have 1 HP. Holy sh... Hi, Hit Loss. How you doing? I ain't doing all that great, my man. Lost doesn't look much like his story CG? Maybe that'll be a point. Just we'll have to wait and see. Also, I'm just desperately hoping this fucker doesn't absolutely wreck me completely and utterly, like it feels like he's going to. I have defense. You won't kill me. Oh, thank fuck you actually didn't. Giving me more defense. Thank fuck for having some armor, even though it's still occasionally not doing a fucking enough because this guy is insane. My god. Oh god, he's about to attack me fucking twice. Ooh, this might be bad. I might be about to die. Oh, I'm barely fucking alive. Heal. More defense, more defense. Oh, I will survive on fucking 8 HP. Oh, ah! Oh, I can't fucking play me cards. Oh, I died. No. No, I was so fucking close. Wait, he didn't. Wait, what? What? Motherfucker, why didn't you kill me just now? Are you gonna kill me now? Are you fucking okay, mate? Dude, are you fucking okay? What the fuck? What happened? Why did he give the fuck up? Huh? What? I was dead! What the fuck? Why did he give up? You cannot comprehend car ballers. Don't worry, I have no fucking idea why he just gave up and died. That's the second boss I've gone through that's just given up and died. What the fuck? That was goddamn bizarre. You suppose that's his loss? Oh, god damn it. What happened? I don't know. Before my mind or body can even react, it's all over. I've never been this humiliated in my life. Oh, so he won. You know what? You know what? Normally I'd be annoyed at the fact that I won the fight, but I lost the but then I lose in the cutscene. You know, in this case, you know, fair fucking enough. Fair enough. Maybe it was just like, really, dude, that's the best you can do, and then fucking waited. Good enough. Fine. It's not the failure that scares me. Failure is nothing. It's how easily lost to fight my attacks. Just he swings his sword, making me think I'm about to die right then and there. The blade suddenly shifts from a slash to an upward strike, knocking me flying. The attack is heavy, but far from lethal. I tumbled down the hillside and crashed into a thick patch of trees, coughing up blood with a sharp gasp. It just feels like it's been ripped open, but my mind is sharp, crystal clear. I clench my fist tightly without even thinking. I can still hear fighting up the slope, but after a while it all goes quiet. Then Lost walks down the hill alone, the giant sword with odd patterns glistening with sticky fluid, like the other Forsaker's blood. I held my breath, tensed my body, and watched him through the gaps in the leaves. But he doesn't come any closer. He stops a little ways off, looking around like he's searching for me. Not too seriously. Then I hear footsteps behind him, and a woman's voice calls out, "Lord Lost, how did it go?" Right at that moment, I feel his gaze land on me. I don't know if he sees just the leaves piled up or he's looking straight through them into my eyes. Then he speaks. "He got away." Excuse me? The fuck? What? Why are you letting us get away? He says it while staring straight at me, then turns and heads back up the slope. Ah, what a shame. Thought we could capture the Calamity this time. He lets out a big sigh, clearly disappointed. Lost just says calmly, there'll be another chance. Let's head back and bring more people next time. If we don't catch the Calamity, we still got plenty. The woman lets out a low surprised sound. What about the bodies? Just leaving them here? They still got shards on them. Won't someone steal them? It's fine. He doesn't dare. He? Lost chuckles lightly. I mean, no one dares. Come on, let's go. Come and clean it up all before nightfall. Yeah, that's not a portrait of a good guy. Great, are they both fucking terrible? The voices fade along with their footsteps. When the hill finally falls silent, I get up and slip deeper into the forest, running as fast as I can to get away from there. No matter how far I run, that hillside feels like it's still right behind me. I run with all my strength, and when I finally stop, I release my clenched fist. My palm is soaked with blood and sweat. Lost didn't kill me. Let me go. No, he spared me again, just like the first time we fought, when he faked losing to me. I don't believe he suddenly got stronger over these past 2 years. If he had, he wouldn't have missed the chance to take back the heart. He acted like it was nothing, like the shard wasn't a treasure that could make someone the Calamity. I grew up in the palace surrounded by politics and power plays. I served my king, my father, and now I rule the Forsaker Empire. I know exactly what it means when someone treats you this way. In Lost's eyes, I am nothing. Yeah, I guess that's why he stopped fucking fighting. Goddamn. Whether I live or die means nothing to him. Winning or losing tell me, it's all just tools in his hands. Humiliation. Shame being used like a chess piece burns through me, sending my whole body trembling. Tools in hands, more like cards. You're too clever for your own good. You have to stop existing right now, Victor. Otherwise, you're going to ruin everything forevermore by being so smart. It's gonna just like, God, you're gonna make a pun one day and it's gonna fucking destroy someone's lungs. Gotta be careful about that. I haven't felt this kind of raw emotion in so long. Like I'm alive again, tasting all the bitterness and frustration of being human. My heart. I shake my head without thinking, then chuckle bitterly. Even this heart isn't mine. I'm feeling all this humiliation with the heart he gave me, inside the trap he set. Even my humiliation is something he planned. I think I fucking bit my tongue a second time. God damn it. True, you loss. I'm worried about my heart and crush it, but I can't do anything. All I can do is stew in the pain, cursing in my mind with every filthy word I know. I have no idea what the story of this game is. All you can do is make puns. Summarize of the story. Man lost his dong, go on adventure, trying to fucking... Went on an adventure, friend died, found Tsundere, went with Tsundere, hunting killer. Killer was found, everyone died, he makes final last awesome stand. Now we're in solve Tsundere's backstory. She was Tsundere as fuck, yeah. Now we're seeing murderers, mentors backstory, yep. That's a good summary of it. Yep. A man lost his little friend and his best friend. You know what? Maybe Clips actually should have explained it all. That's a very good explanation. Yeah, it's just right inside the heart he gave me. God damn it. Word of the calamity being defeated spreads across all the Hell continent like wildfire. Humans, desperate for hope, scramble to find out the name of the warrior who did it. Meanwhile, the survivors among the Forsakers in that battle carry the seeds of unrest back to the Empire. They are shaken, scared by the idea there's now a guardian power enough to kill the calamity. At the same time, a dangerous ambition stirs inside them. Turns out, the calamity isn't invincible. I have no doubt those survivors were let go on purpose. Thanks for that, loss. While I recover and train, I also root out traitors. The Empire's expansion slows down because of it. Loss forms a new battle group called the Knights of the Divine Corpus. He's got 7 women with him, no idea where he found them. Each one way stronger than a normal guardian. With them and the growing human forces, he starts reclaiming towns one after another. Oh my god, Loss is a fuck... Is Loss gonna turn out to be an isekai protagonist or some bullshit? He's got a fucking harem of women. Nothing builds a god better than creating a powerful enemy, then showing up like a savior to defeat and save the people. I stare out at the slanting sun through my window. Creating the calamity. How many nations will it destroy? How many lives will it claim? Does Lost know? I know exactly what he's doing, same as back then. The fate losing to me, then we let my blade cut down his companions without lifting a finger. It's all set up, a long con, just to hand me the heart without raising suspicion. A man like him, a few corpses mean nothing. Everyone's just a pawn. I feel like you might, like, I don't know about that guy. You might just be projecting a tiny bit. Like, maybe he's giving you a second chance for some fucking reason. Like, dude, I feel like you're projecting here quite a bit. I curse the loss of my heart, feel my insides gnawed by frustration and rage. So I'm playing games, huh? Fine, but being a savior isn't as easy as you think. Lands the Empire controls, the humans we rounded up, I plan to take them back. Maybe me one-on-one, but war is a different beast. It's not that I underestimate loss, but lean army isn't the same as a street fight. When it comes to generals, experienced battlefield tactics are far more important than individual combat prowess. Unless that individual is like a goddamn nuke, in which case, nah, it doesn't really matter, actually. I grew up riding in battle with my father when I was barely taught to a spear. By the time I was older, I was already managing supplies and trade movements. What does a former slave like Lost know about real war? However, even this I miscalculated. Turns out he doesn't fight the Empire head-on. Instead, he breaks his forces into raiding parties. He and those 7 women split up, laying at least squads through mountains and forests, striking and vanishing. My Forsakers are driven crazy. If they chase too hard, the rough terrain cuts off their forces apart and gets them picked off one by one. They hunker down, food supply runs out too quickly, and managing and transporting it is full of problems. Humans aren't like bags of flour or rice. They have legs and they run and escape. Bit by bit, the Empire's front line shrinks, and Lost's army grows. Eventually, they are strong enough to fight back, even when a few battles head on. I toss the military reports onto the desk. A sigh escapes my lips before I even realize it's mine. I sit there in a daze for a moment before closing my eyes. What was I even thinking about before the reports came in? I can't remember anymore. Whatever. None of it matters now. How should I put it? When the heavens favor someone so much, No matter how much of humiliation or reluctance you feel, in the end, all that remains is a deep sigh. Yeah, cope and seethe, dude. Cope and seethe. That is a lot of numbers. Ow. No. No. You're starting to wonder if the lost battle wasn't scripted for you to win. I'm wondering that too, honestly, because it did it. It was like kind of it's appropriate enough with what happened immediately afterwards that if you told me that, like, oh yeah, that's meant to happen, I'd be like, okay, I can kind of believe it. Okay, good. And then new fight. Give me health back. I desperately need it. That was a lot of numbers there. What? Oh, health limit is in hand. Damn it. And I have nothing I can play. Great. I have nothing I can play. Great. Please don't let me die, stupid death. God damn it. God damn it. Can I stop drawing into only nothing? There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's the damage I was hoping for. Oh, god damn it. I clicked off the screen. I still haven't had the chance to add any allies to our deck. When I hear the news that Lost has established a Divine Corpus Church, framing himself the bishop under the guise of being the agent of the gods, I'm not surprised at all. It's bound to come to this point eventually. With his power, it wouldn't be hard for him to march right into the Empire and take my head. He didn't do that. Instead, he turned me into a permanent target, keeping everyone fear and expectation, making them depend on him. Eventually, with everyone's hopes riding on him, he'll become a saint. Does the Lost refer to, you know what, if it comes down to it and it turns out that those who lose their ding-dong are the strongest, then okay. The original Knights of the Divine Corpus is no longer just a mercenary-style army. They've transformed into the God's Protectors, an elite, chosen army. The Lost of 7 women now call themselves Divine Corpus Attendants, leading their own battle groups, each a commander, with Lost as a supreme leader over them. You gained a harem at what cost? Yeah, what's the point of a harem if you can't do anything? Emotional support? Lame. With an army, wealth, public support, and most importantly, God's favor, a monster called Power is born. No need to imagine. I know what kind of giant we'll grow into. No wonder my father insisted on consulting the stars for making any major decisions back then. Man, the gods, even steel bends its knee. When I was young, I was angry about it, and I realized even a slave could see it more clearly than I could, and act on it with such cunning. Is that all Lost wants? To stand at the top of the world being worshipped? Does he know what the top is like? To seem so carefully, climb all the way to the top. What's the point? I don't know what Lost is really thinking, but I sense that what he truly wants isn't that simple. Or maybe, he doesn't want to admit it, I don't want to believe that someone who can defeat me is driven by something so small, so hollow, as ambition. By some twist of fate, I cut a small piece of flesh from my arm and use a spell to turn it into a clone. Then attach it into a raven. The bird joins the flock and flies to the city where the Divine Corpus Church is based. The city is packed with people, and Savior Lost, the bishop, is so popular that his fame has reached its fever pitch. Nearby nobles are eager to gain the church's protection, while Lost needs them to spread the church's influence. Delegates from all over are constantly coming and going, so he's swamped, barely even getting any sleep. I perch on a tree branch, watching the chaos below. At this rate, if he keeps going without rest, the Great Savior might just work himself to death before achieving his grand vision. As I watch from a distance, Lost's gaze, whether intentional or not, suddenly lands on me. The look isn't cold or fierce, but it's heavy, like it's pressing down on me. If words are sweat, this raven's feathers would probably be soaked by now. I peck at the bark and awkwardly swallow a bug. My man is like, fuck, he's looking at me. What do birds do? Swallow a bug, right? God, guy is pathetic. Holy shit. The weight of his stare disappears. As Lost, chiming some messenger who came from who knows where, walks away. Damn it. It hasn't been long and I've already cursed more than I did in the last 20 years combined. This bird's useless now. I transferred to a cat sleeping under a colonnade, bury the lifeless raven in the bushes with sand, and silently walk away. Now I sit in the Imperial Palace, handling the state of affairs while watching the Lost through the eyes of an animal. I keep my distance. This man is too sharp. I can't get too close. Not worried about danger, since it's just a clone in the church. But it's gone, it's gone. I absolutely cannot let him sense my presence. Imagine realizing your defeated foe is hiding nearby, but not causing trouble or trying to kill you. Just watching you. What kind of hell situation would that be? Thinking about it makes it unbearable. I don't want to pretend to eat bugs anymore. Disgusting feeling? I never want to experience again this lifetime. Maybe I've done too good of hiding, or maybe I've been careful enough, but Lost hasn't done anything strange since. At least, nothing on the surface. Though sometimes his movements freeze for a moment, making me alert. In the end, nothing happens. Makes my overreaction seem foolish. So I stay a safe distance, watching him. But as time goes on, I feel a strange mix of frustration and conflict. I don't want to admit it, but I have to. Being ignored is one of my greatest humiliations. You see him as your biggest rival, but to him you're nothing. No, it's even worse. Whether or not you even catch his eye is questionable. There's nothing more helpless than that. I feel deeply defeated and cut off my connection with the clone. At least for those next few days, I don't want to see Lost's face again. Then I call Forsakers and tell them to prepare. I need to lead a charge and take crucial strategic positions. Self-aid won't do any good. Lost ground can still only be reclaimed by my own hands. Time flies by, and after countless battles, Forsaken and humans each control half of the land. Now the side can make further progress or push the other back. Delicate balance of land, long-term standoff sets in. As for Lost's Divine Corpus Church, as I expected, it's going from a new religious faction to a massive organization with branches everywhere and followers in droves. After countless political tug-of-wars and deals with the human kingdoms, they all pushed the church onto the pedestal, making it the only sanctified place that can hold and protect the Divine Corpus shards. Lost and I have had our fair share of victories and defeats on the battlefield. War is never a one-man game. Too many factors that decide the outcome, and even Lost cannot control them all. No matter how much power I wield in the Empire, how fierce I am in battle, once I connect with my clone and return to the church, I'm just a silent shadow. I've been watching Lost all this time, from a young, vibrant man to a steady, composed, middle-aged one. God, I'm getting fucking Free Ren vibes of, why aren't the demons invading? Because the fucking hero who killed the Demon King is still goddamn around and everyone's terrified. He's like fucking on his deathbed. Yeah, he's still alive? Mm-hmm. Nope, not too late. Can't. Too soon. Can't go yet. He's a perfect leader, able to face everyone with integrity and selflessness. He's also a realist, ambitious man who will use anyone without hesitation. He doesn't have a family or friends, nor personal interest. He's always alone. The only thing he cares about is the progress to find the Divine Corpus shards. That's something every shard hunter would care about, so it's something special. At first, I came to dig up some secrets from him. I refused to believe that the opponent I had in mind was just a shallow, fake religious figure. After watching for so long, he still hasn't surprised me. No shock, no thrill, nothing. I still won't believe it. I keep watching, unwilling to give up on it. A person can't be flawless. These communists has to hide something deeper. His ambitions are so obvious that they're suspicious. This man is absolutely not what he seems. I can't explain why, but I keep pushing forward, not knowing what I'm really trying to prove. My blind persistence finally pays off just a little one day. It was an early summer afternoon and I was in the courtyard of the church, getting out a new body. The animal I was attached to consumed too much energy quickly, so I needed to find a new one. Just then, Lost appeared around the corner and he was heading straight for me. In panic, I quickly transferred the nearest hunting dog. It was risky attached to an animal of this size. If I disappeared, it might raise suspicion. Lost showed up so suddenly and the animal I was attached to couldn't last much longer. I had no choice but to make this terrible decision. That bastard was walking so fast I didn't even have the time to hide the original body in the bushes. I quickly crouched by a bench and pressed the body under my stomach. Lost walked by, hands behind his back, eyes downcast, looking as if he was deep in thought. The body was pressing uncomfortably against me. I didn't want to guess what was bothering the all-powerful bishop. I also didn't want to end up wagging my tail and sticking my tongue out to keep up the disguise. I just hoped he would leave quickly and not stop. Lost ignored my frustration and walked right over, sitting on the bench. It was the closest I had been to him since coming to the church. The aura around him instantly froze me, making me forget the discomfort beneath me. The aura was faint, but I recognized it. The same strange one I sensed when I became a Forsaker in the chaos. What's going on? Where did he go? Who did he meet? What happened? After all these years, is the secret finally coming out to light? Oh my god, is he actually a piece of shit? Woo! That's what this fucker's thinking. Suddenly snapped to attention, staring again, even perked up my ears. The lost just stared blankly at the blade of grass, lost in thought. Who knows what he was thinking? He glanced at the grass. There was nothing on it except a little bug. I didn't know how long I'd been watching, but Loss's strange aura faded, and nothing happened. So I thought I could have finally found a lead. Is it going to end here? I'm a bit restless. Then, Loss slowly extended his finger. My eyes widened as I stayed still, watching intently. Suddenly lightly teasing the bug in the grass with his finger. The bug climbed up and his finger blocked its path. He tried to move down, but his finger blocked it again. To him to fly, his fingers gently pushed it back, trapping it with nowhere to go. The bug raised its front leg in defense, only then did Loss move his finger away. What's he doing? How old is he? I watched everything unfold and all I wanted was to bite him. After all these years stuck in this boring church with this dull person, I just want one answer. Something to make my tortured heart feel a little bit calmer. Is that too much to ask? You eat people. Yes. Now, after all this time, there was finally a sign, but he didn't say a word or do anything. Just started playing with a bug. Yeah, that's you. You're the only fun in his life, I think. Which is fucking depressing as shit to say, but... meh. He gave me a glimmer of hope when he stepped away. Who knows the next chance will come? My patience is gone. I've had enough. Yet my anger didn't reach Loss. He just pulled his hand back and sat quietly on the bench again. The early summer courtyard was in full bloom. Green trees everywhere, the sun shining down. He is one dedicated stalker. Motherfucker's like, oh god, I hate this fucker so much. When's he gonna get married? God, is he gonna do anything with his life? Do something interesting, fuck's sake. Like, good god, man, come on. The world was beautifully calm, but here I was about to lose my temper. Just when I felt like I couldn't hold it any longer, I suddenly heard his voice. You're an ant when faced with the fate that falls from the sky. I have hearts that refuse to be controlled. Do you know what I mean, guy? Guy, seriously, I don't know what else to tell you. Please, just fucking... It's been years, guy. It's fucking awkward as shit. Leave me alone. He said those poetic words, the kind of bard would speak. I don't like him at all. After that, he sat for a while, then stood up and walked away without looking back. I watched him disappear around the corner, lying still by the bench. Body pressed against my stomach, staying there until night fell. That's the last time I see Loss's back. When I wake up in the Palace of the Empire, I know it's time to call my clone back. They find it burned and possess it, leaving the church that night. After that, I get busy. The war between Forsakers and humans still rages on, and the devouring and fusion of the shards can't stop. Messages about Loss come from time to time, but I listen differently, not paying much attention. Sometimes I remember that afternoon in the courtyard. The one thing Loss said. Did he speak it to himself, or was that meant for me? Can't be sure. After all, he seemed so troubled that day. I won't believe it was the latter. Or rather, I hope so. Even though I've been careful to hide everything, I still have this nagging feeling you noticed something, even though I didn't do anything. Yeah, were you doing anything? No? Could you notice anything? No? Yeah. Don't need to do anything. I never forget his person out, but he doesn't do pointless things. I have my own tasks to focus on, and I can't afford to waste time. Then one afternoon, a report lands on my desk. The bishop of the Divine Corpus Church is gravely ill. I stare at the words for a moment, unsure of what I'm looking at. Then we're seeing like symbols I can't understand. Slowly, I close the paper and place it back on the desk, staring at it for a long time. This time I don't split my cone. Instead, I use an ancient spatial transfer spell to transfer myself to the headquarters of the Divine Corpus Church. I probably noticed something, but it doesn't matter. Without loss, they're all useless. There's an eerily quiet night, like a massive tomb. I follow the faint traces of energy. I reach the door of a room, and the moment I push it open, a sword cuts through the air towards me. I step back, dodging it just in time. The silver-haired youth stands at the door, gripping a greatsword. His blue eyes suddenly meet mine. I feel like I might need to look at that story about loss. It might be a tad important. Oh, it's dead. Shit. Okay. Didn't even realize it was dead. Good fucking god. Oh, I've got only 2 fucking cards in my deck left. Amazing. Oh, this might deal some damage. Jesus, fuck, that dealt damage. Motherfucker was eviscerated at the end. Holy shit, okay. Okay, and then let's engrave some stuff. Ah, god, my soap bit my tongue earlier and it's fucking hurting still. Goodness. Oh, apparently I'm at my hand size limit. Okay. Oh, I can play these cards. Oh, sweet. Yeah, fucking get rid of them then. And there we go. Okay. I feel like I'm halfway between understanding how to play Guy and being completely baffled at everything I'm doing. Oh, another level up. Good, good. Okay, what's the final boss for this episode, I wonder? It's gotta be Guy, right? Probably it's gonna be Guy. Or, sorry, be Lost. Yeah, it's Lost Mind? Okay. Sure. Good God. Okay, there we go. Can you believe we're on the harder route right now, by the way? Like, we're taking the difficult choices at the minute. That was easy. Yeah, that's what happens when you have massive amounts of attack boost going on. The great sword slashes through the air with a whistle. Yeah, there were people complaining about the difficulty of this game. I think those people might be slightly stupid. The silver-haired youth attack is fierce, but his moves are a bit awkward. Though he's fast, not as fast as I remember, and the force, though heavy, isn't overwhelming. I watched the sword coming at me and block it ever-so late, just like the first time we fought. Then I stepped forward, laying an elbow to his chest. You're not him. The youth is thrown back, his body glowing. In an instant, both he and the sword transform to light particles and vanish. You're just my memory. Close my eyes and open them again. The door is still closed, without a silver-haired, blue-eyed youth standing in front of it. I stand still for a moment before pushing the door open. The room behind the door is dark, with no lights on. Only a faint moonbeam shining through the window, casting a weak glow on the floor. Everything is asleep in the darkness. I step inside, closing the door behind me. Dim light isn't a problem for me. Forsakers have no trouble seeing in low light. This is a regular bedroom with a bed, a screen, and a few pieces of furniture. Here to my palace is nothing, though it isn't exactly shabby. So for a bishop of the greatest sect in history, he feels too humble. The room is as plain as dull as its owner. I walk to the bedside, lower my head and see a figure lying quietly under the covers. Seemingly asleep, there's no rise or fall of his chest. His hair and beard are white, not the shiny silver of youth, but the grayish white of winter snow. The wrinkles etched like ravines on his pale face. His hand, once resting outside the covers, are so thin it's hard to remember they once wielded a greatsword. I glance at him at once and look at the bed curtains, staring at them for a long time before lowering my head again. His lifeless body is so frail, old and dim, that I recognize him immediately. So many years have passed, lost. It's been over 50 years since I last saw him, and time has flowed silently like water. He's old, and so am I. Strong person at the top of the world, quietly dying alone on a silent moonlit night. That back, once so familiar, this time, it's gone for good. Look at this person, so familiar, so distant. Had a lifelong on me, and suddenly, I just want to talk to him. But what can I say? First time we met, we only exchanged a few words. Only ones I tried so hard to erase. If I could turn back time, I'd go back to the day I was defeated, where those words were said and covered my young, arrogant mouth. They're just so rude. Let me thank you in person. This is the greatest shame of my life. What kind of confidence does it take to say such a foolish, arrogant thing? Since that day, my once boring life gained a new obsession. For myself, the humiliation being used to find your weakness to make you taste defeat. How childish it must have seemed in your eyes. Even ants, when faced with a fate that falls from the sky, still have hearts that refuse to be controlled. Those were your words the last time we met. So, on the day I became a Forsaker, I saw the truth of the world. Was not the same truth you saw? I was hardened by that truth, feeling like the world had no meaning. I wanted to destroy everything before me. After all, if I didn't act, fate would do the work. Everyone's just tiny ash. But you were different. I had given up, but you kept raising your sword against fate, even if it was a desperate dance of an ant. Even if you're trampled to death, this heart of yours would never be conquered. My heart beats steadily in my chest, even though my body's old. The rhythm is still as strong as it was back then. The sound of life. You know, I was living in that courtyard in the early summer. I read through ancient books from all over the world. Traced his remarks, went to the ends of the earth and saw the remains of the giants from legends. I walked through every corner of the world, all to find the lost dust of the ancients. I know what I'll find, whether all this has any meaning. I still understand what you really wanted to do, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'll see you through to the end. For myself and maybe for you too. I'll see the final conclusion. After all, it was all part of your plan, wasn't it? Even in the dead of night, the bishop shouldn't be without a guard or servant at his side. There's a range for all this, right? The only shard in you, like the heart of my chest, isn't something that can be fused with the body. It exists beyond the mortal realm, and maybe, one day, will be the key to unlocking all the mysteries. After years of watching, I noticed it, and I believe you noticed that I noticed. As you wished, I'll take it. You've used me all your life. In death, you haven't stopped. The use continue. Sound footsteps echoes in the hallway outside. Taking this long to arrive. The people are useless. No wonder you didn't want to leave the shard to them. The fact that nearly covers every human kingdom holding immense power, only now realizes they've lost their leader. The room fills with the smell of blood. I tried my claws, tugged the shards into my chest, and slowly walked to the window. The footsteps outside have reached the door. For real sake, I won't crush their skulls today. I turn back and look at the figure on the bed, still seeming to sleep. I know this would be our final meeting. The door opens and I leave the room. The one behind me slams shut. I don't look back. I've been praying in a long time, but today, I hope heaven grants you eternal rest. I'm a filthy theory crafter? Please don't put words in there. I'm innocent child, man. Also... archives. So the last character profile we have is Loss. My god, he doesn't do his taxes. Is there a guy named Guy praying for his boyfriend Loss to rest in peace? A little bit, yeah. He's a little gay. Except because Loss apparently had a harem that he never had to, and he had no children or anything, so you know. Just a little bit gay. Next time we play, I gotta read this guy's stories because I need to know more about this fucker. Also, we don't have a guy profile here. As crazy as that is. It's like, we got 16 out of 16 profiles. Yay! Where's Guy? Not here. Where's Papetti? Hunting list? Oh yeah, hunting list. Okay. God, the ears do not do him well, apparently. Anyway, I'm tired. I bit my tongue twice. It fucking is uncomfortable to speak. Rage quit? No, talk quit. Blech. Anyway. Thank you everyone for coming to this live stream. Hope you guys had a great time. If this is your first time coming, I suggest you subscribe and engage the bell so wherever I'm streaming. If you think of the stream, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a comment down below, and share the stream around with whoever you think might be interested. But, until next time, I'm gonna get up close, I'm gonna get quiet, and I'm gonna try not bite my tongue. Goodbye.